Hey, it's Wednesday, January 18th, 2023. No message today, but a history lesson. I want to tell you about a man that I think is probably the most fascinating, if not one of the most fascinating men I've ever read about. Right here. That's Sargent Shriver, and that's his son, Mark Shriver, and the book was written by Mark Shriver. I was in the bar at a hotel getting ready to go to a conference and just waiting to go into one of the evening ceremonies. And I was reading this book that my wife got me, A Good Man. It was a Father's Day gift, and as I was reading it, I turned to a guy next to me and we were making chit chat, and I was telling him, after he asked me about what I was reading, I told him what it was. Then I realized who he was. It was Mark Shriver. I was reading his book, and he was standing next to me and had no idea until he introduced himself. And I was reading about his father. Sargent Shriver was a fascinating guy. He started the Peace Corps, the Job Corps, Head Start, Vista, Upward Bound, incredible programs designed to help people in need. He was also the brother-in-law of John F. Kennedy. He was married to Eunice Kennedy, who, of course, Eunice Shriver, and she was the founder of the Special Olympics. This couple, just one couple, impacted millions and millions of lives with the great work that they did in their life. Sargent Shriver was not just an incredible man for what he did for others, but it was the relationships that he had that he started, and it didn't matter who you were. If you were the President of the United States, which, of course, he was the brother-in-law of and a good friend of, or if you were just a guy that was driving him to Mass every day. He was an amazing guy. So I just want to put his name out there and tell you that if you've never read anything about Sargent Shriver, get this book, A Good Man, and read it. I read it. It changed a lot about what I did in my everyday life, and it made me really treasure the people closest to me. And more than anything, it gave me a lot of challenges because he was a tough act to follow, and certainly he gives you challenges throughout this book. Mark does, as just by telling the stories about his father. So to Sargent Shriver and to Eunice, God bless you both, and you are definitely missed in this world. We could use a little more Sargent Shriver today. Thanks so much. God bless you. Have a great day.